Hey, Viola Rules here, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. So our story so far. Having reunited with Layton, our heroes begin their ascent of the towering pagoda. Solving every puzzle barring their way, the group steadily climbs each of the pagoda's floors. Slowly, challenge by challenge, the group approaches the top floor where the future Layton awaits. Yeah, we still have, I think a couple more floors to do, but yeah, we solved the mirror one last time, so oh, well, thank you. So I have to say I need to look for hint coins, but Theos already has it covered. I wonder if these walls are made of... No, now's not the time. There's a few more steps to go. Look at this rugged old clock loop. It must be an antique. Oh, you don't say. Where's this last hint coin? Ah, there it is. Cool. Let's continue. Professor, I think this may be the top floor. We must be close now. Oh, this is the top floor? Yikes. Oh, well. Thank you again. Let's see. Okay, there's one in the middle of the gong, and where would the last one be? Ah, there's the last one. Okay, let's cross this death chasm. The future professor's quarters are most likely on the other side of that door. But how are we supposed to make it over that huge gap? Does anyone else think this floor looks like a giant slide puzzle? Probably. An astute observation, it seems the foundation under our feet is yet another puzzle for us to solve. The future Layton sure has a flair for the dramatic. Yeah, I know, right? That does seem to be the case. Now to get started on this puzzle. 94. The Dragon Bridge. The bridge is out. If you don't find a way across this room, you'll be unable to continue on. Can you figure out how to put the 4 pieces of the Dragon Bridge back together? You can't walk through the spiked ball, so we need to deal with that too. Okay, so another slide puzzle one, like in the last episode. These ones are slightly annoying. Wait, I got it. Yes!
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Nice.
Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
You did it. The future Layton is just on the other side of the Dragon Bridge. Nice. There, you're safe to cross now, everyone. Also, I swear that the spike ball was on the other side when I finished that puzzle, but hey, I did it. Also, I want to check my puzzle index real quick. I don't think it's possible to miss puzzles in here, but I just want to double check and make sure. Okay, we have everything. So, let's go. Alright, stand back. I'm going to open the door. Be careful. Who knows what the future Professor Layton has planned for us. Here we are.
Excuse me, you there!
Welcome, Herschel Layton.
I demand an explanation.
Yeah, I do too.
Are you really Professor Layton?
No, did you hear that voice?
Yes, of course. Don't you recognize your old friend?
Certainly don't recognize your voice.
I don't know. Something about you seems off.
Yeah.
Surely you recognize yourself, Herschel. Misfortune, our fortune, is a result of your ambition and genius.
It's apparently turning pale.
What is it, Professor?
You've put on quite a show, but it's clear to me that you're nothing but a charlatan.
Oh, is that so?
Professor, what tipped you off?
Yes, what indeed? I'm all ears.
You, sir, are a fraud, and I intend to expose you for the impostor you are. Fascinating. Do continue. Luke, would you be so kind as to solve a quick puzzle for me? Right now, Professor? But aren't we kind of in the middle of something? Looking up. Dirty pick rocks. Pile of blocks has been carefully stacked. The image below is a view from the side. The perspective is also rotated in an unknown direction. Gravity is acting on the block, so any block not touching the ground or a block below it will fall. When you're looking at the blocks from the correct angle, which direction, A, B, C, or D, is up? Okay, another one of these puzzles. The perspective puzzles. So let's see. So we're looking at it from the side and rotated somehow. So I guess first things first would be to identify the blocks that are not touching the ground. Or, I guess, gravity, which ones the gravity is acting on is what I'm trying to say. That's the part of the puzzle that would be tricky. So, the blocks not touching the ground or a block below it will fall. Here's the thing, because it's a flat image that we're looking at, and it's implying that this has some dimension to it, it makes these puzzles really difficult to figure out for me. Let's see, so we have these green cubes, we have the T-shaped blocks, we have the L-shaped blocks, we have the blue L-shaped block, which are slightly smaller than the orange ones, and we have the Z-shaped pink blocks, and the red square. Well, it looks like to me I have no idea. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. It's been stacked Not with the blocks, like, on their side to, like, make a 3-dimensional shape. It's just a wall of blocks that have been stacked. Oh, okay. So now I understand the gravity part of this. Okay, that makes it a little bit easier to think about this puzzle. I guess first things first is to figure out which side would be the foundation. Because everything has to balance on top of that. It looks like to me that side A would be the base. Because if we have it tilted this way, you have a space here that would probably cause everything to topple. If it was stacked this way, this would slide down. So with this, creating a weird space over here. What's all that noise? Oh, right, it's trash day. That's probably what all that noise is, I think. Okay, well, let's just deduce it by going side by side. So, let's say that side A is the foundation of this whole structure. If that was the case, none of the blocks would slide down because they're all being supported. If side B was the foundation, I don't think it can be because of this orange block here. At least these are all the same height. So let's see if D was the side that was the foundation for this. Again, this orange block over here poses a problem because it would tilt down being pulled on. Same issue if this side was the base. So I can already say for a fact that D and C are not viable options. And I don't think B would be the foundation either. So it has to be, this would be the foundation, so the direction that is up would be D, if I understand what they're asking. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my answer. Answer is D.
How about this?
Nice. Got it.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
You got it. D is indeed up. When you look carefully at the stack from each angle, you can see which blocks would be pulled down by gravity. With the exception of D at the top, all the other positions would have falling blocks. Nice. Yes, the boy is quite bright. We all know that. But what does that have to do with anything? I'm getting there. But first, a question. I have a pen in my pocket that's either red or blue. Which is it? What a terribly uncharacteristic query for you to make. There's no logic for me to work through. Oh, well, he wouldn't ask that if there was no logic. I'm not a mind reader, and I refuse to guess blindly. How can I solve your puzzle without a single hint? So, in other words, you have no idea what color the pen in my pocket is? Of course not. That's funny. Oh? Luke, what would happen if you removed the bottom row of blocks from that structure I showed you? The rest of the blocks would fall down, I suppose. That's right. Those blocks in the middle of the structure don't float in midair. Only by resting on the blocks beneath can those blocks stay elevated. Okay. If you were really me, you would have lived through this very moment before. Oh, right, he has a point. Therefore, you should know exactly what color the pen in my pocket is. Given your answer, I can only assume your memory of that crucial event has vanished. But remember those blocks, each sits on top of the next. When you remove one, everything on top of it comes tumbling down. It all makes sense now. So out with it already. What color is the pen in your pocket? There was never any pen to begin with.
I had a feeling you were behind this, Dr. Stun Gun.
Yeah, I got the feeling with him.
Or
Same voice.
should I say, Dimitri Allen?
An impressive deduction. Does anything ever get past you, Herschel?
No. Solved. Teacher Layton. Solved Dr. Stangun. Cool, but we still haven't solved the case of the missing leader, the mysterious woman, or the wet clothes of the scientists. Okay.
Hats off to you, Herschel.
So you're the one who's been kidnapping scientists under my name. But why?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to build a time machine by yourself? It's a Herculean task.
Okay.
And by pinning the blame on you, I could disguise myself as one of the poor scientists who vanished.
Why didn't you just secretly ask them to help you?
Conveniently, that also provided an excellent way to lure you here. After all, the virtuous Herschel Layton would never stand by as someone sullied his good name. Sure enough, you came running. And faster than expected at that.
So, what's the point of luring
You're
us
a
here?
real lowlife, you know that?
So why me? You could have chosen anyone to be the scapegoat.
True.
Oh no, it had to be you. You see, you play a critical part in the completion of my time machine.
How
Or
so?
rather, your memories do.
Okay.
What are you saying?
The best part is that I've already got what I need from you.
How? What do
Of
we do?
course. So that strange device.
Oh, really?
Finally catching on, eh? Those glasses you put on were a cognitive capture unit of my own design.
Really? Why are you down here trying to build a time machine when you can build goggles that can scan a person's mind and read their memories?
In layman's terms, a memory recorder.
That is amazing.
But what use could you possibly have for my memories?
Why, they provide me with data, of course.
Okay.
Your memories contain all the information I need to recreate that fateful day's experiment.
Fateful day?
Which day?
The day I lost everything that mattered to me.
That doesn't answer our question.
I still don't understand what you're getting at.
I'd imagine you know quite a bit about loss yourself, Herschel. Think, man. I'm talking about Claire.
What about Claire?
Claire.
As you know, time travel is based on movement through wormholes.
Okay,
One end of the
go on.
wormhole is anchored in the present. But every wormhole also needs a point of origin. And to find this point of origin, one needs data. Both you and Bill had substantial interactions with Claire on the day of the accident.
So that's why you kidnapped him?
Using your memories of those interactions, I will triangulate the point right before her death.
Oh, so she died.
Of course, finding a wormhole's point of origin is no easy task.
Okay.
If my calculations were even the slightest bit off, I could be trapped forever.
Would that necessarily be a bad thing? I mean, this is an elaborate scheme. Was it really worth it?
Then why take the risk? What do you stand to gain?
Fame?
Everything.
Probably?
You see, like you, Herschel, I loved Claire.
Oh.
So you intend to travel back through time and save her?
Surely you wouldn't stop me. After all, haven't you wished for this yourself?
But you can't change the past like that. Oh, I guess.
Nothing
Layton
could
has,
excuse
but
the
still.
kidnapping of all those scientists. Not even this, Dmitri.
You disappoint me. I had hoped a rational man like yourself would understand that the ends justify the means.
I don't see it that way.
Then what's your next move? Turn me into the police? I'd like to see you try.
Why are you impervious to the police? You're mistaken in thinking I came here to report you to the authorities. I also love the music. I'm here to put an end to the schemes of the man who dragged my good name through the dirt. That's a lovely sentiment, Herschel, but you seem to have forgotten one key detail. The Towering Pagoda is my stronghold, and that means you're on my turf. I have more than enough men here to overpower you. Look here. Oh God, hello. The 18th century relief illustrates our situation perfectly. It displays two warring factions of 5 troops. The stars indicate the strength of each troop. Your side is more or less accurately represented by the red, and mine by the gray. It should be fairly clear to you who the victor will be. The gray side has more powerful troops. There's no way red could win. Exactly. Your apprentice has a good head on his shoulders, Herschel. Personally, I think it's a bit premature to praise him in this case, Dmitri. From what I can see, our troops wouldn't lose the fight, provided the battle is fought one-on-one. It sounds to me like you simply don't wish to admit defeat. If you believe it possible, prove it. Each troop will engage one troop from the other side in one-on-one combat. Pair each of your red troops against one from the opposite gray forces. Your troops are marked with the icon of Professor Layton. The strength of each troop is represented by the number of stars on its banners. Arrange your forces so that the red side avoids defeat. When you're ready to submit your answer, tap OK to proceed. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Because of the ones that only have 1 on them, that's a little bit weird. Okay, so this one would be able to hold their own. This one would be able to hold their own. This one would be fine. Okay. So this gets rid of the 4s, this gets rid of the 3s. This leaves 2, 3... And this gets rid of the 1s. Can't see the whole board if I have the memo up. And gray can't be moved at all. So we'll have to risk some of our cavalry here. Because it says avoids defeat. That doesn't necessarily mean that we have to survive with all of our troops intact. Let's see. 4 goes up against 3. This will be reduced to a 1 strength troop. This one's difficult. Because I don't understand how it's supposed to work. Okay. Let's assume that when they engage in combat, the stars disappear based on the strength, so let's do this. So, this would eliminate his 2, but leave me with a soldier with 1 strength here. Same deal here. So, and this would completely get rid of his 1 troop. I don't understand. So this becomes 4, and this becomes 3. Whatever, I'm going with this one because it's the only one that makes sense to me in terms of these 2 here. I mean, I could pair them up exactly against the other forces, but we want to come out on top, so we'd have to take out some of his, and this takes out the bottom 3. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Because this would take out the bottom 3, but this would not fully annihilate these troops. So he would have more overall, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going with this. There. Each side wins 2 fights, loses 2 fights, and ties 1. It's a perfect draw. Oh, it is a draw. Okay. That's why. Of course, what the red side lacks in strength of its troop, it can make up for with strategy. Your logic has impressed me once again.
Very nicely done, Herschel.
Give it up, Dimitri!
Give it up? No. I'm just getting started.
You are? What?
Who is that?
Oh. Hello.
Bill Hawks.
As you can see, my hostage here is something of a big shot. So I wouldn't try anything funny if I were you.
Wow.
You're a monster!
Yeah, he is. Whoa.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, we figured out where the missing mayor has been this whole time. By the way, let's read some of these that I haven't looked at yet. The missing Prime Minister. Prime Minister Bill Hawks, who was unaccounted for after the time machine accident, is discovered by Professor Layton in future London. Abducted by Dimitri, the Prime Minister is now being held prisoner. Will the heroes be able to rescue him? Dr. Stangum is really Dimitri Allen, one of the scientists involved in the time machine explosion 10 years ago. The future Professor Layton turns out to be Dimitri Allen, the famous scientist renowned for his research into time travel technology. Wow. Oh no, we're trapped. Yes, we are. And I'm going to have to end this episode here. Actually, well, I can't save right now, so I guess we'll go through this cutscene until I can save again.
I hate to disappoint you, but it seems you've failed to ensnare the genuine article.
I'm sorry, what?
Professor? How'd you get there?
Just what is going on here? Why are there 2 of you?
Yeah, I'm very confused too. What?
Which one is the real professor?
Do we have to do a puzzle for this, or can we not?
What?
Oh. Hello.
Don Paolo?
Oh.
If he's in here,
Then where's the real professor?
Don Paolo was mentioned
this is getting
earlier.
far too complicated.
Yeah, what's going on?
Take note, Luke. A true gentleman never plays his ace in the hole until absolutely necessary.
Very clever.
Hey, Layton, here's an idea for you. Why don't you quit it with the lectures and get me out of here?
Help us, Professor!
Be patient, Luke. I just need to find a way past this lock.
Do we have a puzzle right now? Can we not? Oh, this is going to be an extra long episode, I guess. This cell door will open if you simply press the right button. Here's how to find it. Think of the buttons as squares on a grid. From wherever you start, move from one square to another in the direction indicated by each symbol. A star means to go to the left, a moon means go to the right, a sun means go down, and a drop of water means go up. There's only one button you can start from and reach all of the others by following the rules listed above. Press that button and then tap submit. Okay, so let's see. Well, first of all, let's roll out which buttons I can't start from. So, So let's say if I start from this moon, I go left, I go down, I go right, go down, go left, go up. Okay, so can't start from that button, it leads in a circle. For this one, go down, go left, go up, and again, we get stuck in this infinite loop here. So can't start from that one. Star, go left, go down. Okay, so all of these can't be used. To start with, can this one? Okay, this one looks promising. Go left, go up, go right, and we get stuck in the infinite loop again. Okay. So it has to be one of these inner ones, and it has to end with this quadrant over here. Let's say that we start with this one, so we go to the left, go down, go right, go up. Wait, which one did I start one? This one. Started with this one. So, go left, go down, go to the right 3 times, go up, go left, go up, go to the right, go up, go left, go down. Okay, it's this one.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Nice.
Just as I suspected.
Correct. Once you realize that all the squares are leading you to the same endpoint, the start is easy to figure out. Nice. It would seem the tables have turned on you, Dimitri. Given your penchant for logical thinking, I'd say you're deluded about the current situation. Look around you. In case you haven't noticed, you're deep within the family's headquarters. I need only say the word, and my men will come rushing to my aid. You underestimate me, Dimitri. Do you think I'd be so naive as to set foot in your base without a plan of my own? Meaning? This building is fascinating in its complexity. I saw plenty of spots where one might conceal a trap or the like. On my way here, I set up a few diversions of my own. Call for your henchmen if you like. I imagine most of them will have their hands full for at least a few more minutes. Clever, Herschel. Very clever. What was that? Come on, boss. We gotta run. Oh, Bostro's here. What? It seems I must concede defeat today, but this is far from over. I look forward to seeing you when our paths cross next. They're much faster than I imagined. There's no chance of us catching them. Oh no. What's wrong? Dimitri and his men managed to abscond with the Prime Minister in the midst of all this commotion. Oh. Okay, not entirely sure how that happened. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Dimitri's activated an alarm. Family members from the area are going to flood this place before long. There's a distinct possibility we may have to fight our way out of the Tower Pagoda. But didn't you take care of Dimitri's henchmen on the way in, Professor? Not quite, I'm afraid. The few diversions I managed to set up will only buy us a few more minutes. The path we took on the way in is most likely swarming with family thugs from now. Our only hope is to find some sort of an emergency escape route. Dimitri is a prudent man. He may have one hidden in this room somewhere. We must search this place thoroughly. Okay, and we will find the emergency escape in the next one. Well, this was a twist, wasn't it? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give this video a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon and check out my reaction channel. All those links will be in the description below, and subscribe for more. If you are subscribed or you subscribe right now, be sure to hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload videos. This is Evil Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.